My wife inherited my father's $2 million, then filed for divorce. Her voice trembled, though she tried to disguise it with laughter. 107 missed calls. You've been busy, I said, staring at the screen, the numbers glowing like scars against the dark. The silence on the other end carried weight. Years of silence condensed into one fragile moment, like a glass stretched too thin, waiting to shatter. 15 years. 15 years since I signed away my father's inheritance, my marriage, and my life in a single week. She laughed then, her teeth flashing against the courthouse lights as I drove away. She thought it was over. She thought I had vanished like a coward. And she was right. I vanished. But cowards don't come back. They wait. They sharpen. And when the time comes, they answer. The phone vibrated again. Her name pulsed across the screen like an old wound reopening. I let it ring. I let her feel the weight of chasing me. I let her realize what she had woken. Because 15 years ago, she thought she buried me. Tonight, I would show her the grave was empty. It began with inheritance, my father's money, $2 million. He left it not to me, but to us. At least, that's what I thought. She held the papers with a strange calm, eyes glinting with something unfamiliar, possession. She whispered about our future, but her hands never reached for mine. Weeks later, the divorce papers arrived. Not quietly, not carefully. Delivered cold, wrapped in legal language and cruelty. She demanded alimony. She demanded the house. She demanded more. I said nothing. I signed everything. But silence doesn't mean surrender. Silence is the mask you wear while your mind dissects the betrayal, while your rage learns patience. And beneath my calm signature, I began to bury something deeper than love, something colder than hatred. I buried myself. And I waited. I built my exile piece by piece. New name, new city, new life stitched together from shadows. But ghosts don't die. They wait in quiet places. They circle back in whispers, in memories, in late-night dreams that taste like blood and regret. I never remarried. I never touched the money I earned. Every cent stacked neatly in an account under a false name. My life was reduced to structure, precision, waiting. Her laugh the day I drove away haunted me most. That cruel, triumphant curl of her lips, as though she had slain me with ink and paper. I wondered if she remarried, if she squandered my father's money, if she raised children with another man in the house that was once mine. I wondered, but I never searched. Because true revenge isn't about striking early. It's about watching them believe they've won long enough to forget you exist, and then reminding them. So when her name appeared on my phone after 15 years, desperation dripping through digital silence, I didn't feel anger. I felt calculation. 107 missed calls meant one thing. Her kingdom had fallen. I didn't answer. I let her chase me. Emails followed, short at first, then longer, then frantic. Please call me. It's urgent. I made mistakes. I need to explain. He left me. I have nothing. The money is gone. I don't know what to do. Each line confirmed what I already knew. She had burned through everything. The inheritance, the house, her pride. She thought I would come back as the man she destroyed. She thought desperation could rewrite betrayal. So I wrote back one message. Only one. Meet me. Same cafe. Midnight. That cafe had been ours once. 15 years earlier, it was where she told me she loved me. Tonight, it would be where she learned what love costs when you burn it to ashes. She was already there when I arrived. Older, harsher. The years had carved themselves into her face, but the arrogance lingered in her eyes. God, I thought you'd never come, she whispered, reaching for my hand. I didn't give it. I placed a folder on the table instead. Her fingers trembled as she opened it. Bank statements, property deeds, all in my name, all untouched. Her lips parted. You left with nothing? I left with silence, I said. My voice was flat, stripped of everything. Silence lasts longer than money. She looked at me, confusion shifting to horror. She realized then what 15 years had given me. Not love, not forgiveness, clarity. Help me, she whispered, voice breaking for the first time. I leaned back, calm, detached. You laughed when I left. Do you remember? Her eyes filled. She tried to speak, but I raised a hand. No, you don't get to rewrite it. You don't get to beg now. The silence between us stretched, suffocating her. The same silence I had carried for 15 years. Then I stood, leaving the folder behind. Her voice cracked as I walked away. Please, I have nothing. I paused only once, my hand on the door. That makes us even. The night air was sharp, clean. Behind me, her sobs bled into the cafe's shadows. For 15 years, I thought revenge would taste like fire. Instead, it was ice, cold, quiet, absolute. I didn't hate her anymore. Hate requires energy, attention. All I felt was release. She had taken my father's money. She had taken my marriage. She had even taken my identity. But tonight, I took back the one thing she could never touch: control. I walked into the darkness, free. And for the first time in 15 years, I didn't look back. Her laughter once buried me. Tonight, her silence resurrected me.